since you called, I definitely
Mhm.
want to talk about it because I heard about that all weekend. I went and worked a charity event yesterday, broadcasted live from a big fundraiser
Mhm.
for a friend of mine with cancer,
Mhm.
and it was one of the biggest topics that came up there. People asking me what was going on. I said, "Look, I know about as much as you do."
Mhm.
And Miss Angela was out there
Mhm.
filming. So, Angela, tell us what you know. It was clearly that those were paid outside agitators. They were in a bus.
Well,
They were going from spot to spot doing some agitating. So tell us what exactly
mhm.
was going on.
Okay, so of course, I was not there for the rally.
Right.
That was impromptu for me. The case, I was there in court. They pushed the case to the back, so we had some free time, and I'm out there and I'm noticing that
Well, I think I called
the
you and
Huey
told
P.
you, hey,
Newton.
there's something going on
Yes,
outside. Are you?
yes,
I thought you were there for that. I misunderstood our original text. I thought you were there for that. So I'm starting to text you, and you didn't know
no,
what I was talking about. I said, well, look outside.
right. And so what happened was because Leon case was pushed to the back, he came back and said, "Hey, y'all need to come on. Let's go somewhere right quick." So they left, and now I'm left trying to figure out where it is. And then we began to correspond. And you're like, "Hey, is that the crew out there?" And I'm like, What crew?" And thanks to you, I was able to pinpoint where they actually were. And when I got out there, I jumped out with the camera blazing. I'm seeing that there's a Huey P. Newton Gun Club standing on the outskirts where traffic is going by. And I'm trying to get an understanding of what is going on, right? And I'm finding out the new Black Panther Party
So it was the
was
new
out
Black Panther
there,
party.
and
Okay. I
yeah,
wasn't
the new
exactly sure
Black
which group
Panther
it
Party.
was. Okay.
And building bridges, Bridge in Mississippi. Marquell Bridges was the organizer. I was always taught if something is going on, try your best to get to the organizer to find out the purpose. Now you got to remember, Marquell Bridges is the guy who was representing Rasheen Carter in Taylorsville, and he also made what some would consider an inflammatory remark when the tornado hit just recently. Do you remember that, Clay?
Yeah. Is that the one who said that? That's right. That's the one who said, well, something about the tornado. They deserve the tornadoes because of what happened with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And he also represents other families like Emmett Till and go on and you go on. And so when I spoke with him, he was saying the purpose for the event was a 2-day thing that they had going on, and it was called A Journey for Justice, Freedom Ride, and Conference. And the next day, Chokwe Antar Lumumba showed up and spoke to the people at the event at the Hilton, if I'm not mistaken. But um, according to him, they're going to try to get Sheriff Brian Bailey to resign from his post. He mentioned the NAACP president, Angela English, and that she called them in. You got to listen. I know you call them outside agitators, but according to him, the NAACP president, Angela English, called him in initially to revive the organization, which is a prominent organization in the Black community,